What is standing in the way of Jordan Elsass getting into a relationship? Did Emmanuelle Chriqui's so-called boyfriend have another not-so-secret girlfriend of his own while they were still together? And how did Elizabeth Tulloch find love on set? Hi, I'm Janet. Jordan Elsass. Listen up, guys. It seems that the CW's DC universe has done it once again. Just when we thought they were done giving us all the binge-worthy series, they go and drop Superman and Lois. Oh, but this isn't just giving us the most addictive storyline that follows the lives of the world's most famous superhero and comic book's most famous journalist. No, this series is also bringing us the cast of our dreams. And as we do with most series, we've got to do a deep dive into all of their relationships. Obviously, starting with Jordan Elsass. Jordan currently plays one of the Kent twins, and we have been obsessed ever since he appeared on our screens. Now, if you are wondering why his face looks so familiar, there's a reason for that. He's made a few appearances in some pretty popular shows. Does Panic, Tell Me Your Secrets, and the miniseries Little Fireflies Everywhere help jog your memory? If not, just head over to his Instagram page. It's filled with all the behind-the-scenes set fun. But just know that if you are searching for a potential love interest in his life, we'll save you the deep Instagram stalking session. It looks like Jordan is totes single, according to his social media anyway. But there is a reason for his single status. He is trying to figure out this whole acting thing, especially when it comes to handling how mentally straining it is for him. While Jordan is quickly emerging as one of Hollywood's most sought-after talents, it seems that the downside of being an actor sometimes gets to him. From the exhausting schedules, the paparazzi, and internet trolls, the life of an actor isn't always super glamorous, and Jordan is starting to notice. So for now, his focus isn't exactly on finding his leading lady, but rather on his mental health. And we absolutely love how his well-being and career are two of his top priorities. I guess you'll just have to stick to daydreaming about being his significant other. Sorry, ladies. Emmanuelle Chriqui. Taking on the role of Kyle Cushing's wife, Lana Lang, it seems that fans just can't get enough of her character. And well, her stellar acting chops has a lot to do with the fact that Emmanuelle has been turning heads for years now, especially given the fact that she's been in the acting world for a number of years. However, it seems joining the Arrowverse is definitely a major career move for her. And given her on-screen relationship with Erik, it seems fans of all the world are asking the exact same question. Is she dating anyone in real life? Well, it's complicated. While many of those Who's Dating Who's websites might say otherwise, Emmanuelle Chriqui seems to be single. The internet chaos started back when Em announced that she was dating fellow actor Adrian Bellani, who is most famous for playing Miguel Lopez Fitzgerald on the daytime drama Passions. And well, they went from posting about one another regularly to abruptly deleting posts together, all of which have led many to speculate that the two have called it quits. Not only that, but the most recent photo of the two of them on Instagram was back in 2016, although there are confirmations of the two of them being together as late as 2018. But here's the kicker. It turns out that much like Superman's two identities, it seems Em's man Adrian was doing the same thing. Adrian Bellani is actually his stage name, but his actual birth name is Gerardo Salasco. Okay, but stay with us because this is where things get messy. Emmanuelle Chriqui's so-called boyfriend, Adrian, was actually dating another woman. On Adrian Bellani's Instagram, the actor would post cute photos of his relationship with Emmanuelle. He'd regularly share snaps of the two cozying up and looking super in love. But on his other Instagram account, with the handle @GerardoSalasco, he would post images with his other girlfriend, Jennifer Morrison, who we know as Cameron in House, and Emma on Once Upon a Time, using his other account. Basically, people weren't catching on to the fact that Adrian Bellani and Gerardo Salasco are the same person. So he was totally getting away with posting his two relationships on social media. Now, we aren't sure what's happening there, but just know that it's drama. And Emmanuelle wants nothing to do with it. While we have yet to hear from Em directly with regards to her supposed boyfriend having another girlfriend, we just love that she isn't letting all the speculations affect her. Our girl is steering clear of the drama and staying #booked and busy. Elizabeth Bitsie Tulloch. You know how when you watch an on-screen couple and their chemistry is so believable that you would swear they're hooking up in real life? Well, it turns out that was exactly what happened for Elizabeth. She totally fell head over heels in love with her co-star, from the set of Grimm. We had you thinking it was her superhero husband, Tyler Hoechlin, didn't we? Well, sorry, DC lovebirds. Turns out that the love between Superman and Lois Lane is strictly for the cameras. The same, however, couldn't be said for Bitsie and David Guintuglia when they met. The two were playing opposite each other as on-screen lovers in the TV series Grimm. And let's just say the sparks were flying both on and off the screen. And who doesn't love a little TV turned in real-life relationship? While Tulloch and Guintuglia's Grimm characters had a rocky relationship, their real-life relationship has been much smoother. The two eventually got engaged after 2 years of dating, where Elizabeth showed up to Comic-Con rocking a nice piece of jewelry on that finger. And fans were absolutely obsessed, seeing how all their fanfic efforts and YouTube montages had actually come true. They were totally loved up. In 2017, the two tied the knot in an intimate wedding in Montana and later welcomed their very own Supergirl, Vivian Guintuglia, the following year. And we couldn't be more obsessed with this little family of three if we tried. Tyler Hoechlin. Turns out that while Tyler's on-screen character Superman, aka Clark Kent, is a happily married man, Tyler's real-life love story is a little more interesting. Looks like our Man of Steel has definitely managed to catch the eye of some pretty famous faces. Like, did you know that one of his first relationships was with singer Ashlee Simpson? According to the Cinemaholic, he was also linked to the Vampire Diaries star Candace Acola King before dating Glee dancer Rochelle Brooks Smith in 2010. But when Tyler and Rochelle sadly called it quits, it seemed our superhero hunk would eventually find love on set. He was later rumored to be in a relationship with his Teen Wolf co-star, Jill Wagner. In a sad and rather quick turn of events, the two ended it, and Tyler was back on the market. And let's just say that he is currently single and absolutely loving it. In a recent interview, Tyler shared how he is having so much fun being single and that he has no issue kissing his friends. I would never go against having a friend kiss. If it's there, go for it, but don't force it. Have a drink and have fun, he said to Cosmo. He also mentioned how playing a much-loved superhero makes him feel like he is in a relationship with Clark Kent. Much like dating, he has to learn all about his quirks and charms, what makes him tick, all that relationship stuff. So while he is technically still available, just know that a lot of his attention is going to Clark Kent. Erik Valdez. Taking on the role of Kyle Cushing, the husband of Lana Lang and Smallville's fire chief, it seems our local hero has seen his fair share of tragedy. With small-town beliefs, Kyle doesn't care much for the big city and often butts heads with people that come from it. Thankfully, in real life, he's a big people person, and it seems that his fun-loving persona caught the eye of Radio Disney host Candace Lopez. Back in 2015, the two lovebirds officially announced that they were engaged. Erik shared the happy news on his Instagram page with the caption, "Yes, has always been one of my favorite words. Sounded extra special this time around. And can we get a good zoomed-in look on that ring?" Besides having exceptional taste when it comes to engagement rings, it seems that both Candace and Erik have great taste in people. Both have claimed to have instantly known that they were each other's person. The two eventually secretly got married and chose not to share anything with the media on their much-awaited nuptials. But thankfully, they were more than happy to share their next biggest milestone, parenthood. Yep, in 2018, the couple welcomed their first child, Enzo Ray Valdez, into the world. And if you are in the mood to look at an adorable family, head over to Erik's official Instagram page for the cutest family footage ever. You can thank us later for the heads up. Alex Garfin. Look, if anyone was going to play the other Kent twin, it honestly couldn't be any other actor besides Alex Garfin. He's perfect for the role, and if we're being honest, nails being able to, quite frankly. Only he can pull off superhero parents. And while he must often feel like he has to live in the shadow of his famous parents, it seems that his character, Jordan Kent, is definitely able to hold his own. And his charming persona has everyone wondering if this cutie is available or off the market. Well, it turns out that Alex is totes on the market at the moment. Yup, you heard that correctly. He is totally single, much like his on-screen brother, Jordan. That being said, if you are trying to figure out if he has any famous relationships, think again. He is keeping tight-lipped when it comes to his dating history. Turns out that he prefers to keep it a mystery. And while Alex's character Jordan may suffer from social anxiety that often keeps him spending time alone, in real life, Alex is an incredibly good-looking boy with the most infectious personality. So we're pretty sure he won't be single for much longer. That being said, it looks like the only relationship he is trying to get into is a committed relationship with his budding career, and we can totally respect that, and can't wait to see what else he gets up to, because we enjoy seeing Alex on our screens. But we want to know what your thoughts are on the cast's dating lives. What do you think is going on between Emmanuelle and Adrian Gerard? And which celeb couple is your fave? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, that's it from us today. Thanks for watching.